Hello students, this is the introductory video for our first exercise in the course. What I'm hoping to do is cover what I'm looking for from this assignment and give you guys a sense of why I put the assignment together and why I'm asking you guys to do it. This is the blog post that I posted a couple weeks ago and sent out, and I realized there are a bunch of reasons why we had some delays. I know you guys had a bunch of work you guys needed to do, which is all good, but I thought maybe a little bit of a video just to give you a sense of why I'm hoping to get this done. Would give you just some context for the work. The most important part of this assignment is that you guys get a sense of where you guys are coming from, that I find out what that is. So I'm hoping that you guys will reflect upon your own context and give a sense and start that process of asking yourself, what are the trends affecting my workplace? Where do I fit within that? What are the drivers that are pushing me? And how is that going to come together for the kind of scenarios that we're going to be looking at in this course? So what I put together here is a series of papers done by Stephen Downes, a famous educational guy from Canada, one in 1998 and one in 2008. And then I did an interview with him to sort of talk about his context. So this is an example of what some person did. It's way more work than I'm expecting, but it gives you a sense of what a person can do doing this kind of thing. So the most important part of this is this big orange block here in the middle. When you look at this, what we've got is 3 paragraphs of Stephen's original paper from 1998 that has trends discussions, drivers discussions, a prediction for the future, and a description of what that future would look like. It also happens to be about the pad, which is very similar to the iPad that's just coming out. So it's particularly relevant right now. When you look at this top link here, this is his 2008 reflection back on 1998. There's a lot of really good material in there, and I think if you take a look over that, skim some of it, look closely at some others that you find particularly interesting, it's going to give you a nice context for the start of the course. So you guys have done some other courses around this, but it should be a good piece to start out with. This link down here is a link to his 1998 piece. Now, you can look into that too, but the part of that I'm most interested in are these 3 paragraphs and the rest of the stuff around it. It's the second section as you go down. So if you search for that in the document, you'll get a little bit more context from that. So what I'm looking for is for you to go in, again, look at this very closely, look at the 2008 document in a certain amount of detail, and get a sense for what it's like for somebody to describe their own context, to look at their own work, and to look out towards the future. This piece of audio here, this link here goes to a piece of audio I recorded with Stephen 2 weeks ago, and it really talks about why he went ahead and wrote this document in 1988. It turns out he was forced to do it. But it ended up being a really useful document for him, and I'm hoping that this assignment I'm asking from you, which is to do a 2, 3, 4 minute piece, whether you do a slideshow with audio, whether you just record straight video, or you just record audio, whatever it is works for you, and you put together a piece reflecting on your own context and giving maybe one trend, maybe 2, maybe a couple of drivers to give a sense of where you come from and to get that conversation started. In the process of that, we'll be talking about what do we mean by trend, what do we mean by driver, what's the difference between maybe a prediction and a scenario, and if we don't get that all right and stuff, no big deal, but we need to start that discussion so we can hit the ground running on the 6th. So if you can put that together for me, that'd be great. In whatever format, if you have a problem with the technology, just write it. Whatever way, as long as we get that work done, I think it'll be good. So I'm really looking forward to getting over there. I'll be there on the 6th. I get there the night before at 6 p.m. and we'll hit the ground running on Tuesday morning talking about trends and looking at trends and what we mean by those, and hopefully we'll be using all the stuff that we've gathered from this conversation to drive that one Tuesday morning. So I know there's a holiday over there for you guys today. I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope this exercise is entertaining. I'm really looking forward to the submissions. You can send them as a link in the comments to this post. You can email them to me. That's all good. And one more thing that I want to tell you before we go away, just so you know, George Siemens and I, and you may know George from some of the other courses, are teaching a course very similar to this on the 15th of April when I come back after teaching you guys, and this is the site for that. So it's edfutures.com. So if you are interested in seeing what some other people are talking about at the start of this course, you're welcome to check in there too. You don't need to, but I just thought I'd let you know. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all soon.